Hello, fellow Earthlings. My name is Forrest Roush, also known as the Fuzz. When I play out, whether it's with my projects, The Beautiful Outlaws, or Squishy, or solo, people come up to me all the time and ask me, yo, Forrest, man, how you doing what you do with your Stratocaster and Ableton and your MIDI controllers and your looping and do it all live? So I figured I'd give a demonstration. So here we go. I don't normally do these things. I've got a little 303 pattern going. Nothing fancy. You got your cutoff. You got your resonance. Envelope depth. Your decay. Distortion. Some chorus. Some reverb on that. Some delay. See, that's always fun. Okay, so now let's move on. I use a soft step version 2 to control my loops. I use 4 loopers in Ableton. You can see they're blinking. That means there's no loops recorded. Also, you can see a red, green, green, green. That's my visual metronome to keep me in time when there's no beat going on and things get spacey. Those loops correspond to 5 through 8. These are filters, which essentially act like volumes for those loops. These are mutes. These buttons here are on my guitar input. Just a chorus, a phaser, delay, huge reverb. Okay, so now let's move over to my push 2 controller. When playing solo, I use this as my drum machine. When playing with The Beautiful Outlaws, Nova takes care of that. When playing with Squishy, George takes care of the drums. But for this purpose, I'll show this off. This is just a step sequencer, nothing fancy. Comes right out the box. Kick, snare, it just does its thing. I can also switch between 127 different kicks, snares, hand claps, hi-hats, etc. Those corresponds to 1 through 4, so I can control kick, snares, clap, hi-hats. I should also mention over here, these are delay sends that goes to a tape delay that I use for my dub echoes on pretty much everything. The drums are all fed into this channel. In user mode, all of these across the top here are my volumes, so I can adjust things accordingly. Don't move too much, I'm not going over my camera. Moving on. I have a template that I've been using for about 20 years now, where this is always like some form of a cut-up beat, because you gotta have something like that going on. This is always some form of something groovy. Always a hand clap. Gotta have your hand claps. These are always some various type of percussions. Turn that up a little bit. And this channel's always something for like fun samples. Nothing's playing right now because I have nothing for a sample, but this is just like vocal samples and stuff like that I can throw in the mix. So with that, let's bring a beat in. And then my sends consist of a small reverb, a huge reverb, a triplet delay. For example, got my hand clap in there. You can. It's always fun. You can also. You can also do the same with. Sorry about the triplet delays. Feedback for triplet delay to get that dub effect. Good times. Mutes and solos work as they should. Mute, solo. What else do we have? That's essentially it. There's some other things I can go into that's pretty more in depth, but for the purpose of this video, no need to really. This is just a quick rundown. This is a simple 8th note delay. No feedback, to give you that fun DJ bouncing between the same track back and forth. Alright, I think that's pretty much it. think so. So let me grab my guitar. Let me mention what I'm using here. This is my 1990 Frankenstrat, aka Baby Girl. I use a Roland GR55 guitar synth / processor for my sounds. And let's just, turn these up a little bit. And I'll play something for a minute. Let's see what happens. So you can see it was red, now it's green. That indicates that it's recording, now it's looping. I'm gonna switch some sounds. Maybe the fifth. So yeah, that's basically the gist of what I can do here. I can go way more into detail on each piece that I'm using. Maybe I'll do some videos about that too. I really truly hope everybody out there is safe, sound. Call your family and your friends. And go out there and stay inside and make some music that you can share with the world. Support Music is Art. They do a wonderful thing, man. And again, I love y'all, man. Ow.